Welcome to Lyceum, the intellectual haven, where we embark on a journey through the corridors of knowledge. I'm your guide, and today, we delve into the fascinating world of early modern English, a linguistic epoch that shaped the very fabric of the English language. So, grab a seat, open your mind, and join us as we unravel the tapestry of history, literature, and culture that defines the Middle English period. Early modern English, EME, marks a pivotal phase in the linguistic and cultural evolution of the English language. Spanning roughly from the late 15th century to the mid-17th century, this period is characterized by profound changes in grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. The advent of the printing press, the influence of the Renaissance, and the literary brilliance of figures like William Shakespeare all contributed to the shaping of early modern English. This video delves into the historical context, key linguistic features, and the lasting impact of EME on contemporary English. The transition from Middle English to early modern English was not only marked by linguistic changes, but also by broader historical events. The 1476 introduction of the printing press to England by William Caxton played a crucial role in standardizing the language by making written material more widely accessible. The printing press was instrumental in shaping early modern English. As printers sought consistency in their texts, spelling and grammar began to standardize. The impact of this technological advancement is evident in the increasing uniformity of written English during this period. Renaissance influence. The Renaissance, a cultural and intellectual movement that originated in Italy, had a profound impact on early modern English. Scholars during this era turned to classical languages like Latin and Greek, leading to an infusion of classical vocabulary into English. This influence extended beyond language to literature, art, and philosophy. Great Vowel Shift. The linguistic landscape underwent a significant transformation with the Great Vowel Shift, a phonological phenomenon that altered the pronunciation of long vowels. This shift, occurring from the 1400s to the 1600s, contributed to the distinct phonetic characteristics of modern English. Key linguistic features. Grammar simplification. Early modern English witnessed a simplification of grammar compared to its predecessor. The inflectional system became less complex, and the language started moving towards a more analytical structure. Word order also began to solidify, with the subject-verb-object (SVO) structure becoming more prevalent. Vocabulary expansion. One of the most remarkable features of EME is the substantial expansion of vocabulary. The increased contact with other languages, particularly Latin and Greek, resulted in the assimilation of new words. This linguistic richness contributed to the versatility and expressiveness of the English language. Standardization efforts. Efforts to standardize English were prominent during this period. Scholars and grammarians, such as William Lilly and Thomas Eliot, played crucial roles in establishing rules for spelling and grammar. The publication of dictionaries further contributed to linguistic uniformity. Literary achievements. Early modern English produced some of the most enduring literary works in the English language. The plays and sonnets of William Shakespeare, the poetry of Christopher Marlowe, and the works of Ben Jonson are exemplars of the linguistic creativity and literary brilliance of this period. Rise of English prose. Prose writing gained prominence during the early modern English period. The translation of the Bible into English, known as the King James Version, 1611, stands as a monumental work of prose that not only contributed to religious discourse, but also played a significant role in shaping the prose style of the time. Legal and administrative language. The early modern period witnessed the development of a standardized legal and administrative language. This formal register of English not only facilitated communication in legal and official contexts, but also contributed to the establishment of a more consistent and formalized mode of expression. Impact on contemporary English. Legacy of vocabulary. The vocabulary enriched during the early modern English period continues to resonate in contemporary usage. Many words and expressions from this era remain integral parts of the English lexicon, contributing to the language's depth and historical continuity. Literary and cultural influence. The literary masterpieces of the early modern English period continue to be studied and admired. The enduring relevance of Shakespearean plays and sonnets, for example, attests to the profound impact these works have had on the English literary tradition. Standardization and globalization. The efforts to standardize English during the early modern period laid the groundwork for the global spread of the language. English, now a dominant international language, owes much of its standardization and widespread use to the linguistic developments of this era. Conclusion. In conclusion, early modern English represents a critical juncture in the evolution of the English language. The interplay of historical, technological, and cultural factors during this period laid the foundation for the linguistic characteristics of modern English. The legacy of early modern English is evident not only in the linguistic features that persist today but also in the enduring literary and cultural contributions that have shaped the identity of the English language.